Hi, welcome back. So, the last problem we were talking about was the dates. The dates thing. Like we had the problem that we were sending it a time, and this time was being shifted into universal time, if I'm not wrong. Was it the problem? I don't remember, but this is the perfect time like to do that, but I don't really know how that worked by then, because this point of a date. Oh yeah, that's a really good thing, but no. But yeah, at this point of the day, the problem was that, I mean, for monthly, we were getting like the 12th was gonna be the one that handles or that holds the events. And if I go here, like 9, 12, okay. So what time was it happening? I don't remember. But we could just like the start time, start date. I mean, we can just take this pivot date. Let me just check what we are sending. We're sending this, and the pivot date is gonna be, I'm sorry, this one is gonna be 12:26. It is 12:26, and let me just go to the calendar events because I don't remember what was going on here. It was May 12th. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 events. Okay, so this one is gonna take from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., but this is the 12th of May. Very confusing. And why are you even sending this like empty? You're supposed to send, May 12th, but with not with the hour at 0. What the stash, man? Let me just go back. Why is this 0, 0, 0? You shouldn't. Because pivot date gets set up from calendar event. It's just this. Like handle next or something. This is the one that we're using. Pivot day is going to be this pivot date, and you're just adding days and all of that, but why is this not giving me a specific hour as it used to do it before? Anyways, let me just check the console logs. Let me just clean here. Let me just go for the logs. Okay, whatever. And let's go back. I'm sending these like the 0 second, the 0 time of May 12th for some dumb reason. And you're just not like showing nothing. What is going on here? We just all files match. Then why can't you just give me the logs? Give me the logs. Give me the logs. Oh, you're not gonna give me any log because you are cached. But in order to do that, let's just, like remove weekly. Let's jump into, and from this one, let's jump into, wait a minute, what was that? Why are these two not loading as expected? What the heck? Okay, weekly. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go with daily. Okay, we're getting the logs. Let me just clean them. 11. Let me just clean them. Okay, and let me just go into the 12th. So we're sending 12 May 2026. Debug. Okay. So you add, if I'm not wrong, this is confusing, like, oh yeah, at the very beginning both of them are the same. But that is correct. Why is that? That is correct because of the offset. But if the offset was negative, I will be getting what is a time? With negative offset from UTC. Give me an example. So New York City, I'm sorry, with positive? Yeah, with positive. I'm sorry, with positive. Of course, I know it's like Asia and all of these countries, but just want to know how Paris, New Delhi. This, for example, this Tokyo is gonna be a really good example. Like, let me just come back. Am I even streaming? Oh yes, I am. Let me just pause this. I'm gonna show kind of a personal piece of data. Set up. And I'm sorry, not set up, but my settings, user settings. Holy, this internet provider speed. Okay, so let me just go to, why is this like cycling? I'm sorry, I need to change this for a moment. Okay. This one is kind of good. So language and time zone for my user. Yeah, I want to know that. Like language and time zone for my user. And now you are going to be able to watch if I go to Paris or something like that. How do we get Asia? Oh, here you can see the offset, but I was searching for Tokyo, whatever. Look at this offset, and the maximum offset is in fact plus 14 hours. Holy stash, what do you mean with plus 14 hours? Why is even that? What? Okay. I don't know. So let me just prove this one. So you're gonna have to. But well, this would simply work with a dumb like India. What is this weird country? I'm gonna go with China. Yeah, and save. Okay, let's see how this changes everything. Okay, so we're gonna have these. This was from 1:30 a.m. So now this is gonna be 13, if I'm not wrong. What? Why did you increase the time? Oh yeah, because I'm sorry. I wasn't watching against the UTC, but watching against my local time, which was +5 hours. This one is minus. Sorry, it got shifted like how long? But well, whatever. Wait a minute. It was shifted 11 and 30, which is 5 plus. I'm being dumb. Oh no, I was in negative time. I'm confused here. Let me just check the offset. I'm sorry. 6 plus 5. Yeah. I know they got added. I was 5 hours before UTC. So I was getting 1:30 a.m. Right? Yeah, of course. Because when it's 1 a.m. for me, it's almost noon for China. But I'm trying to test against the UTC in my brain, like it got 11-hour increased because it had to shift it from my time to UTC. I mean, it was always in UTC, but the time that I was watching was before UTC. And this guy is 6 hours after. So the UTC would be 1:30 plus 5 is gonna be 6:30 plus this one. So that's okay. But what I'm really concerned about is, again, let me just empty cache. I've been always concerned about the difference in pronunciation between cash and catch. Well, catch is really simple, but cash is just like money, but cache is also like when you cache something in the browser, isn't it? Dang, it takes long as it wants to. Okay, monthly. I'm being stupid. I said weekly, man, and I wanted to go to 14, and I want to go to daily, which is gonna take me to 10 of May. May 10, May 11. Yeah. I'm sending May 11 and I'm sending 12. But now this time is after UTC 6 hours. So what I want to check is this. So this should be like now 11, if I'm not wrong. I'm sorry. 11. Oh yeah, this is how I designed it. Like I'm watching it on 12. Oh, look, that 12, May 12 is no longer showing the events. And May 11 is no longer showing them. What? Wait a minute. Where are them? They're in monthly on 12. So if I go weekly to 12, daily 12. Oh, they are here. Now I'm damn confused. Okay, let me check. It is this is stupid, man. No, that's okay, but for UTC is okay. It's working as expected. But if I know wrong, I'm having a problem. I had a problem with my America's time, and I don't remember if I fixed it. Because why would it start to talk about, The thing is, this is now always sending like 00. I mean, first hour, and that's it. Like first hour of the day. And that's gonna change the things, because if the starting time, but that's the thing, you will never. What was that? Why was I watching this? Why was I watching this here on... Where is it? On 12? And for some dumb reason, then I watched it on 13 or 11 in the daily view. Being dumb here. Look, it's like now they're not here. Here they are. This was my problem. Like, this is for 11. This is displaying on 11, but it is in fact 12. All of these events should be 12. And maybe well, because I'm practically querying from they're on 11, right? Okay, they are on 11 date. To 12. And I'm currently a Chinese user. 11 to 12. But I'm watching them on 11 and they should be on 12. Problem is, today is 11, but how am I getting the 12? The 12 thing? And this is the thing, like sending May 10 and I'm sending May 11. But this was so weird. I thought for a moment that I saw it on 12 daily 11. Oh, I see what the problem is. This is working fine. It is on the 12th. However, yeah, however, the problem is if I click today, because now this is gonna give us a time. And the thing is that today, I mean, querying this now has but this is very confusing because at the very beginning, events calendar needs to have a value, which is a new date. Oh yeah, but my request, if I'm not wrong, my request is made from the monthly. Where is monthly? And we're doing this with where are the requests? And we're doing this with a bunch of get calendar events. First day of array, bill month base data, bill month base data. This is very confusing. Because this starts from pivot date. And what about this? If I go back to monthly, I have it on 12, but if I go to daily, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. Yeah, the problem is when I... So let me just check something. If I click today, will they change their day right here? Today? No. They keep it there. Oh man, I'm getting crazy here with this today thing. You show it on 12. Then why the daily view is showing it on 11? Yeah, it is showing it on 11. Yeah, it's because I'm on China. I'm practically going back. Going back on time, if I'm not wrong. This is not from 11. But it seems like you get the events. You just get them in the day before. Because I'm sending 11 and I'm getting... Yeah. Whatever. So at the end, let me just check. Okay. You're not gonna send it. Because... But how are you gonna get the time? Yeah, it's practically all around the world. We're always on the same day, but... Sending 11 and I'm getting the ones from 12. I'm sending 11 and I'm getting the ones from 12. And I'm sending these, which is my current time. So in China, it's later. Yeah. It will turn it. But even in UTC, it is practically later. So we're gonna have two cases, okay? This we need to study, because it's even more important than the blocks algorithm that we were studying the last time. So we have UTC, horrible color. We have UTC, and we have me, who is 5 hours before, minus 5 hours, and we have, I don't know, like China, which is plus 6 hours. So this is China. And then we have calendar event, which is set up for being at, I don't know, like right now is it at 6:30? So your time is 6:30 a.m. Am I right? Yeah. So your time is 6:30 event. My beautiful calendar event. 6:30 a.m. Whoa. Okay. Okay. And then this is 12. And this is what? Yeah, this is the 12th day. Let's check 12 day 6:30 a.m. But yeah, we practically, it's not that it is, we are not on the same day in all of the world. I mean, right now in China is tomorrow for me. I guess, yeah. But this is weird. This is the stupid Earth. The sun, I mean, this is the east. Where is China? I am practically in the stupid center of everything. I don't think this is like this continent looks like. It is more something like this. Okay. Whatever. So this is north, this is south, this is west. So yes, if we're going there, the sun is shining in China. Is gonna hit them first before the Earth. So the Earth rotates to the east because the sun in the morning shows up from the east, and that's why it is later, because they see the sun first. Okay, that's good. But now I have 12. What the heck is this? Can you zoom this in a little bit? Okay. Okay, this is good. So, I'm just trying to zoom this in a little bit. Okay, that's good. And you extend this. And yeah. Okay. And can you zoom this in? I don't think you can. View. Okay, file edit, whatever tools. Okay, not a problem. So, we have our calendar event, 12th. So it has to be somewhere here. Somewhere here, because it is like in the middle between me and China. So it is more like, I would say like this. Yeah. So there is our UTC thing, meridian or whatever. No, that's not a meridian. That's, I don't know. I don't care. So 12th, and I'm sending you my time, which at some point is, I'm saying, hey, for me it is 22 hours, 22:00. Which at the very end is the browser's time. But I'm a Chinese. Let's say I'm located in China. But I don't really care about this, because the problem is not China, the problem is the UTC. UTC says, hey, you are right behind me 5 hours, so I'm going to add 5 hours to your daytime. And that is a problem. It's gonna give me like, I don't know, 3 a.m. for, I don't know, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, it's more or less 3 a.m. in this stupid line here. Not much stupid than me, that always do these videos sleepy, and that I don't understand why it's really hard for me to get this time shifting logic. So yes, so 3. So you're going to immediately turn my date here, very beautiful, into UTC date. That is an issue, because it is even before it gets here already in UTC. But what I need is the day. So it's very confusing. I would then have to, but that is not the problem, because if it came from China, let's say, if I could just take my time and shift it into China thing, that is not the problem, because let's say China is 6 hours later. Let's say, I don't know, this is an isolated case. If I live in Colombia, and the other case is opposite, like, hey, China is 6 hours later, so let's say I am logging 1 a.m., then this would have to come here like 19. And if I am requesting you, like, hey, I'm requesting you, this is 12, you're gonna get 11, and that is a problem. So that is a big problem, because it's shifting my times to a different date, at least in a daily view. So what I would do, and now my question is, why it works when I send 0? Because if I send 0, it is not going to work if I change the China thing. Let me just go to time zone from Chrome settings. This should have a time zone or something, don't you think? And we have languages, system. I don't know. Is there a way to, let me just ask to ChatGPT, is there a way to change browser time zone in Chrome? The browser opens F12, open the command type, show sensor. What? Show sensors? What is this BS? Yeah, F12 for Chrome. Type where. I'm sorry, dude. I'm on Windows. Okay. Control Shift P shows sensors. Oh, okay. In the bottom panel, let me just check this. Shows sensors. It says, oh, come on, man. Show sensors. And it says that in the bottom panel. Oh, okay. Location. I'm gonna go to Moscow. No, I need you. But that's gonna be dumb. Because it is not. Okay. Forget about it. I know it's gonna happen. I was just trying to, but if I change my time to China, would that fail at that point? Other, can you just give me, I don't know, Tokyo. And let's just update this. Because I want to make sure of something. If I go to weekly, okay, don't worry. And I go to today, okay. And I go to daily view. Yeah. I go 11. Oh, I shouldn't have pressed today. You're very dumb. I shouldn't have pressed today. Let me just go to weekly and I'm gonna have to travel like this. Daily. Now this is the problem. That I'm sending 11 0 time, but I might be getting them in 13 if I'm not wrong, because look, 12 I might be getting them in 13 because now this is shifting them back. So this is the case. It is 0 in Tokyo. Is Tokyo in China or Japan? Okay, so we're shifting to the previous day, and that is an issue. That's why just sending the 00 date is not gonna fix it for me. So I am sadly going to have, because wait a minute, now in developer console, if I show this, you got the 12, right? What? Couldn't have received the 12, that's for sure. I'm sending you 14. What are you receiving? I'm sorry. Oh yes, you received the previous day. I'm sorry. You immediately received the previous day. But what you do is, well, in this case is even worse, as you're practically subtracting the times. Why? Because this one I set it up to 0 time of that hour. 0 time. So in this specific case is even worse, because I take your previous day. Dude, this BS. I take your previous date. This is so weird. Why are you shifting it twice? Crazy. Well, yeah, maybe that's because of Hong Kong. Are we using Tokyo? Oh, Tokyo. Yeah. So let's just stay Tokyo. 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 Save. Did you save it? Did you change? You should have changed like an hour or something like that. 2 hours. Wait a minute. 12:30 p.m. of the 12th, and you switched to, of course, it is now later because we're in Japan. Yeah, very confusing. Not confusing, very curious. Very particular situation. Okay, now let me just go back to monthly view. I'm gonna go to weekly view. One, two. Okay, we can just go to daily. I'm sending 11. So I'm sending 12. And we're getting 11. And the worst part of it is that it even shifts it. Look, I'm sending a 0 of 12. Now you're gonna have to take me back to 3 p.m. So I'm practically 9 hours after. Is it a +9? Yes, I'm 9 hours after. And if that wasn't bad already, and if like that wasn't bad already, we are setting this to the very first time of that day. And that is a problem. Because it takes me even one more day before. So how should we fix this? And the thing is that no matter where I am, for me, it's 12 for me, 12 for my time zone, whatever request I'm sending you, I am dealing with only days here. My highest precision is a daily view, so I am concerned about the day, the date, the specific date I sent you from here, which is really good, because if I am in China, what I can do is as simple as sending the day number, the month, and the year. Right? And build a time that is now that is the thing. I'm gonna build a time that is gonna be 0, right? It's gonna be 0. Let me just go back here, because this is the time I'm watching. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. I'm sorry. So this is the 0 hour of the 12th. And you're gonna give me the and you're gonna give me the 12th, 23, 59, 59, 999. Okay, let's do this. Okay, those are the times that we're going to create, which are going to be universal time. I'm just going to provide you the day. And I don't care that is the problem. This is what I'm trying to get. The problem is I'm gonna have this calendar at 6:30 a.m. which for China I mean, let's say this guy he's interested in these guys. I mean, he's interested in this calendar event. So it's 6:30 a.m. the 12th. In UTC. Yeah, that's like my question. No. We're good. If I am in China, now when I stated this, oh well, that's the thing. That's the thing to have in mind. When I create a date time in Salesforce, let's say I'm in China, which in Tokyo. Let's say I'm in Tokyo. Plus 9 hours. And the host time is irrelevant, I guess, because the time will be stored as UTC, right? So if I do this from a linear component, no, but all of this is because I decided to apply the user's time zone. Yeah, but the line component is gonna take my user's time. Because look at this. It already added the shift. Even before getting into the method, it already added the shift, which is a -9. -9? Yes, -9. So if I do this from a Lightning Web component, no. This is not going to matter. I'm sending. So if I do this, I'm sorry, 2026, 0514. Yeah. 000. You get what I mean. That would, I know what's happening underneath. That's just gonna get stored as a I mean, you send this is gonna be stored. Hey, give me those which in universal time are going to be from 11th 15 to 12 yeah, the 12th 1459. Am I right? Which is something like this. UTC. But that doesn't matter, because it's going to take all of the calendar events that are under that time in China. It's as simple as that. Just give me the ones that are for China between this time, and that's it. And I don't give a stash. What is the stash meaning that I don't remember? Stash. What? What is even that? Stash. Cash. Oh, it's like I'm not even. Oh, stash is like I mean, stash, its meaning. Stash is this, like saving for later. Am I right? It's not just saving or hiding, it's like hiding, but something that I will quickly use in not a very far future. So yeah, this is the solution, because this is going to take whatever in that UTC time is, but at the very end, those calendar events are fitting within my Chinese time and whatever my dumb time is. So let's just do that. Could I explain it? Yes, I think I could. I could explain that. So the problem is not this. The problem is, in fact, and now that is the thing, that I'm gonna have to query the time zone in the very, very beginning of this. At the very, very beginning of this monthly calendar view component, you wait, like first time connected or whatever. I'm gonna have to get the time zone, which I created an entire wrapper just to add the time zone to this. That's it. Very sad. So I think it's better if I just... Oof, this is gonna be a big change, which I'm not gonna be able to do today. But yeah, we're gonna have to restructure all of this. We're gonna have to, receive day, month, and year separated as numbers. Okay. Decouple these. Remove this. Decouple this. No longer needed. And create a method. Remove this, instead create a method to get user time zone and call it very beginning of okay, that's good, I guess. Sorry. Yeah. This is it. I'm not gonna do anything because this is this is just planning. Okay, so I will just do this tomorrow if God's will, and then we would start with a beautiful algorithm to set these things up. That's it. Let me just recheck this review. We had to organize by by yearly, by time, one column. Are there any left? Okay, so we would just break these ones. We will make them thinner, but at half, of course, here, and we'll start to add the next ones in the next half. If still missing calendar events, we know they're going to mandatorily overlap with both of the tiles or squares or blocks. So we're gonna need another column. And then what I'm going to do is, for each one of you, you're gonna check if there's space for you here. If there is, just increase your width. If there is here, increase your width, and so on. Yeah, I just remember it. For each one of them. Pretty sure there should be a better way to do this. I would say it's just a graph. Who are you overlapping with? Who are you overlapping with in the... Just finding those who overlap. How can you find those who overlap? like it's very simple. The first column doesn't overlap at all. The second column, of course, is going to overlap. We're just gonna know that. So you're gonna have to, hey, check who you overlap with. Like, hey, I overlap with this one. I overlap with this one. There's always one you're gonna have to get overlapped with. And that's it. The issue, like, let's say this was, well, I overlap with this one, I overlap with this one. Very simple thing. So it's like a graph, and the thing is, hey, at the very end, I would just go through each one of you like, hey, are you, where would you go from? Like, of course, I would start from the end, right? Let's say, like, look, this is your beautiful case, is that you're overlapping with this one. So the thing is, you're overlapping with this one. As you're overlapping, I wouldn't have to go over none of the third row, because there's no way they're going to stretch. The only ones that should be stretched are the second or first. I mean, these ones are not going to get stretched at all. That's a good optimization. Well, at least we remove one column from overlap, from stretching checking. Then I'm gonna go with this. And the thing is, oh, that's good. Damn. But well, that is like the same. It's practically the same. So it will be the column. But it's just like the opposite thing. It's like the column calling, hey, I have this blank space. And I don't like that approach, because the column is could have more than one white space. And no, it's practically the opposite thing. What I would say is, hey, are you marked by like, this is my overlap. We know that we have to add them, but I add it, and I will check. But it's practically the same. I don't see any other method to do this, honestly. At first sight, like, I could just mark you. So as soon as there's one overlapping me in the next column, I should not get stretched. And that's practically it. So you mark me. Hey, I marked you. The problem is, how do I know? How do I know that I got marked? And is that you're gonna have to check against the previous one. I'm sorry. And it's even worse, because once I stretched you, you're gonna have to check if the next one is available. At the very end, It's very dumb because I can mark you, so you will not be able to get stretched because you're already marked. I already practically already checked over all of you. Of course, I could check like, hey, only those that are after 1:30, which is my starting time. There are many ways to automate, to ease this, to optimize it, but I don't think there's an easy, or there's an approach that is worth the effort. That is worth the effort to think of to get this a bit faster. I think it's just good to know, like, yes, I mark you, so I would just do my 4 over those which are not marked, and that's it. But the thing is no, you could just, or can you stretch, check yourself in the next one. Is there any overlapping you? Or with our algorithm, with our method of comparing times. And yes, I am. And I'm not. So stretch and keep going. Yeah, that's it. But just to know that we can omit the last column. I don't think like any person in the world would have more than, I don't know, like more than 100 meetings in one. It's not worth it. Okay, so that's it. See ya later.